The state of your life is nothing more than a reflection of the state of your mind. If you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. No matter what circumstances have shown up in your life, the quality of your life will always and only be a reflection of your state of mind. In other words, how you feel about your life is your life.
That is the very reason we have people who have nothing, materially speaking, who are miserable, and others who live in a consistent, beautiful state.
The same reason we have people who seemingly have it all, the money, the cars, the wealth, but are depressed, and others who have it all and feel blessed. How you feel is your life. You can be happy with little or miserable with a lot. You can feel like you have a lot with a little and feel like you have nothing with a lot. Spending time every day in gratitude can shift your entire life. Spending time deliberately thinking about all the things that are good in your life will not only make you feel better about your life, which is the only important thing, but it will also start attracting more better things into your life. You could call this the law of attraction, but it is really just you noticing the good around you more. Try it. There is literally nothing more important than you giving this gift to yourself. What could be more important than feeling good? I cannot always control what goes on outside, but I can always control what goes on inside. As a human being, you can guarantee one thing for sure. Life will serve you up a great variety of highs and lows. Even though we are all guaranteed highs and lows, very few of us realize that we have the power to control what those highs and lows mean to us. We cannot control the circumstances and events of our lives, but we can always control our response to them. We can always control how we choose to feel about the circumstances and events. That doesn't mean it will be easy. It doesn't mean we won't have to take action. Sometimes action will be needed to better a negative situation. But we need not carry negative energy about the situation. The clearer our minds in challenging situations, the better our response. Next time you are faced with a challenge, see if you can gain more control of your feelings in order to handle the situation in the best possible way. Our lives are a sum total of the choices we have made. With everything that has happened to you, you can either feel sorry for yourself or treat what has happened as a gift. Everything is either an opportunity to grow or an obstacle to keep you from growing. You get to choose. Be miserable or motivate yourself. Whatever has to be done, it's always your choice. You are not stuck where you are unless you decide to be. The results of people's lives are rarely ever an accident or a mistake. Almost always, regardless of the circumstances, it is less about luck and more about the choices people have made. Your responses, actions, and choices have led you where you are today. That might be hard to hear, especially if you feel you've been dealt a bad hand. But no matter where you are now You can choose to be in a better position in the future. You can choose to make excuses, and you might have some great ones. Or you can choose to drop all the negative stories and focus on what you can do to make your situation better. Regardless of what has happened in the past, you decide what happens next. Holding on to negative feelings towards circumstances and people that have done you wrong does nothing to benefit your life. They say the best revenge is massive success, but really, it is not. There is no need for revenge, and the best thing you can do is let go of negativity and focus on creating the best life possible for yourself. That is how you win. Stop acting as if life is a rehearsal. Live this day as if it were your last. The past is over and gone. The future is not guaranteed. Go for it now. The future is promised to no one.